Alright guys, so I hope that you're liking the sunshine. The sun's coming up, and if you enjoy this video, I had some things that we wanted to discuss, recovery and relationships. And for some people it might be good. I'm not saying it is wrong for everybody, but here's the thing. You're starting your recovery. You need to worry about yourself. You can't be worried about others. And I know that you want somebody to be with you because you're lonely and don't want to do that. But you know what? Get some people, get some supports, and get some phone numbers. That way you can be able to talk to somebody else when something is happening, when you're having challenges in this life. Because living a life in recovery is pretty hard, especially when you're starting. You're used to your old behaviors. Your old behaviors got a hold of you. You're trying different things. It is not easy. So what you want to try is think about yourself, learn some coping skills. One of the things that I've seen a lot in relationships is new people come in this new lifestyle, and their boyfriend, girlfriend breaks up with them. Well, what do? Well, nobody loves me anyways. I might as well just give up and start getting high or start doing old behaviors. And that's where you regress. I mean, you want to keep your progression, so learn some new coping skills, meet some new friends that you can follow. After a while, if you think you're okay and you have it, and you find somebody that's going the same direction, why not give it a try? But at the beginning, when you take it easy, take your focus on yourself, and be selfish for a while. I mean, with relationships and caring for others, because if that person is trying to look for another person to take care of them, you know what? Just go back to your mother. Whoever it is, a guy, girl. You don't need that in your life. I mean, somebody's needy, and you're gonna be needy because you're seeking the attention. Let's not get there. I mean, it's gonna fall apart. You don't want to fall into the trap. So let's look forward, and find some new hobbies. You need to find something that you like. Stop trying to wait for things. Progression in our life, we gotta see our purpose. We gotta see what we like to do. We gotta have fun. So you gotta do things. You gotta meet people that are into the same thing. So you could go out there and try these new hobbies of yours. Remember that you gotta seek what you like to do. Because if you stay comfortable and wait for things, it's never gonna happen. You're gonna get old. Life keeps moving. It keeps moving. It's not gonna stop to wait for you until you find these things, till you find your fulfilling life. So you gotta do things. A lot of times in our old behavior, we were waiting for things to happen, and we stayed behind doors. We stayed in our rooms. We stayed looking for that girlfriend, boyfriend that was gonna come, because king, or whatever you call it, the princes and the charmings and all this, they're not. It's not gonna come to you. You gotta out there and seek it. But first of all, think about yourself. Find your fulfilling life, and seek what you want to do. I mean, we gotta set goals in our life and pursue to reach them. Pursue them. I'm not saying persuade. Well, sometimes you do need to persuade, huh? But anyways, let's try to get our progression going. There's a lot of things in this life that we want to do. So, what is the first goal that you want to do? I mean, first goal that you would like to accomplish. Now, what steps do you need to do to get them? So, you need to write this down. Take a pencil and write a goal. First step. What do you would like to do? And I know a lot of people are always like, I'm too afraid to do this. Well, what would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do if you weren't afraid? What step would you take? Think about that. What step will I take if I wasn't afraid? You know, um, one of the things that I wanted to do was take adventure trips. Take tours and explore. I get to do that now. Now, first I was a little scared of getting back on a motorcycle because I crashed when I was a kid, right? So what did I have to do? I had to take classes, and I seek that. I got on a scooter because I bought one for my girlfriend, and I was like, man, this is fun. So I looked online and I seen when the next course was gonna be here in my town. Um, After that, I mean, I got my license, and then I went to the Harley dealership and I bought myself a motorcycle. I mean, I got me a '72 Sportster. So now I get to go out on trips. And, I have a small tank, but that doesn't stop me. I go everywhere. I just went to Rocky Point. I went to Laughlin, and I'm in Yuma, Arizona. So I'm exploring. I like to go all around Yuma, but I want to explore my state. I want to explore Arizona. So I'm going different locations. Yeah, I go to California as well. I went to Mexico, which not really too fond of, but you know what? I still took the trip just to go explore. The reason I didn't like Mexico is because everything. I mean, they want to jack you. They want to find you have good things. They're trying to see what they get. So it kind of like messed everything up. Like I was trying to go out there have fun. I went out there and I was giving gifts to kids and you see these people like, well, I guess they're everywhere. But anyways, I can't judge. I can't be judging people. So what I want to continue saying is these relationships are everybody's goal. I mean, to have the right relationship, to grow old with somebody else, and well, first thing is to find somebody that's in, I guess, some of the same things that you're into. Not everything, because you do have to have your own life. Um, you got to be able to separate, not to do everything together, because then you're dependent. I mean, you don't want to be dependent on them. So or codependent. So what you want to do is find somebody have the same interests, not all of them, because you got to do things on your own too. You got to have friends. You got to have your own life, and maybe she or he will have things that they like to do as well, so they can have their own friends. So I'm not the relationship guru. It's just a question that I had, and that they wanted to hear me um, do a blog on. So, or a motor blog. So these are little things that I have. I'm not the expert, so it's just something that I'm thinking. I mean, if you like it, hey, go for it. If you don't, it's okay. Like I said, I'm not the expert. I have challenges in my relationship, and I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but I'm happy. I mean, I do things my way. My life is good. I mean, I work. I love my work. I love what I do. I love my job, and I have my me time. You know what I mean? And you gotta have a balanced life. And then I have my time that I share with my girlfriend. So it evens everything out. I mean, I'm not just doing work. I'm not just doing me. I'm not just doing a relationship. I'm not just I gotta even it out. And I mean, I do my duties. I clean. I wash. I do stuff for myself. I mean, I'm not dependent on the other. So I'm doing things for myself. I'm working. I'm really successful at what I do. Um, I found my purpose, and that's something that I had to seek for a while. A lot of in my background, I was doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, which never worked. And I always thought I was gonna do better the next time. So I had to figure out what I needed to do, and finally it clicked. Which I'm really glad, um, because I live really well. I love what I do, and I get to explore. And that's my me time. That's when I get to ride. I take long trips, and it just clears my mind. It's really awesome to be able to do this. So you gotta find what you like to do. I also like to fly my drone. I got a drone, so I go out there and I try to fly it. You know what I mean? I'll be making some videos and put them online too. But the one I got doesn't have a accessory, so it doesn't have a backpack or anything like the other drones that you get to take them out there. I got the Typhoon, so I know it'll come out, or maybe I'll find a bigger backpack so I can take it on my trips and be flying it over some of the parts. It would have been really cool if I had it this weekend, because I'm going to Goldfield, Ghost Town, which is pretty amazing that I've heard, and I want to go experience it. So, anyways, And that's the things that we like to see, that we need to see about our relationships. What are we gonna do? What is our goal? And remember, don't get comfortable. Don't wait for things. If there's something that you want to do, go for it. You have a dream, go on and chase it. Don't stay complacent for the dream to follow or get to you, because it never will. And then you'll be old and you'll be like, shit, I should have done this. So if something's stopping you, you know what? Forget that. This is a new life. This is a new chapter. This is a new year. Let's go for it. Try it. Reach out for it. Chase it. See what you gotta do to get it. These are steps that we need to take in our life so we can get those. Reach those goals. Don't stay complacent. Don't get comfortable in the same situation, because it'll always be the same. You keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna get what you got. Do different things. Explore. Do different things in your life. Change is good. Adapt to change. The world is always changing. There's laws that are always changing. There's new presidents. There's everything gets new. Remember, new things in our life, and change is good. And if you're able to adapt to it, it will not phase you, and you will continue to grow. That's one of the things that we always gotta do. So, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think, and we'll respond to them. Thank you. You have a great evening.